All right, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully, all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's your boy, Therian Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. That being said, I do have a Discord. Links in the description below, as well as links to my Humble Bundle Secret Lab, Hero Forge, merch page, and donations page. All those help you out monetarily, and you get something awesome back from most of them as well. So, we're jumping back into Baldur's Gate. We're seeing what's going on. If I can load up, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, so I'm trying to rework the Thaniel thing because apparently I may have skipped over that because of Kalga and it crashed. Makes a game start. So, oh, no wonder it's trying to read a Vulcan. What the hell? That's yeah. Why would I ever play in Vulcan? Wild. There we go. The settings always want to screw me over in some way. So I'm trying to reverse engineer to be able to play the Thaniel mission, but I highly doubt I can still do it. Like, I've traveled all over. Maybe I have to go to the House of Healing. Let's see if I can talk to that. Do talk with the dead and talk to... What's his face? Maybe that's the play. Speak.
Defender of the people.
Speak with the dead.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Well. Speak with the dead.
This better be good. What's this now? Someone there? Well, hello. What's in here? Quick step.
Oh yeah, fire arrow. Let's go.
I ought to do the rounds again.
Point. Everyone's wrecked. Leave them be.
Fair enough. We need to get back to the city before those monsters do. Baldur's Gate is my home. I have to protect it.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
Better be. It hasn't been that long.
Like your mind wants you dead.
How'd you survive it?
Don't worry about me.
My mom lives in the lower city.
Keep it quick.
I will miss you, my friend. Perhaps our paths will cross again someday. If the sun ever shines on this place once more. No.
Interesting.
I will miss you, my friend. Perhaps our paths will cross again someday. This isn't...
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Where am I needed?
Wanna dance?
Careful, I bite. I wouldn't have lasted long. Just be quick.
I will miss you, my friend. Perhaps our paths will cross again someday. If the sun ever shines on this place once more.
This way. Horrible than you can imagine. Don't worry. Sharp as ever.
You prevailed. Out there, the curse still thrives.
of the head.
Guess we're kind of screwed. We never did the Thaniel mission. Whatever.
Just tell me what you need. Ladylike.
I guess we're going to Baldur's Gate
Wait
now.
to be clear of this damned shadow curse. I like darkness, just not when it's trying to kill me.
Quest.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the...
guess I can't defeat or do that quest then.
Let's see.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Well, I screwed the pooch on that one.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Tread carefully. Let's hope for gold. Really?
One final night in the open air, and then back to the city. Rest while you can. I fear that quite a bit of work awaits us.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Then, greetings, Sir Tadpole. I was wondering where all the questions suddenly sprang from.
Interesting.
Let's see here.
The pride of the gate. Let's chew the fat. Amigos, let's foot forward.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yep. That's lovely. Everyone is super spread out.
Step quick.
All right. I'll be right back. too bad. All right, I am back. There we go.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
Oh.
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure.
What am I
so
playing?
complete.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived.
Yeah, it got Game of the Year
Everything
last
was
year, if I
destroyed
remember
along with
correctly.
Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Or it came out this year. I can't recall. Like, it definitely got Game of the Year, if I remember correctly. The game has so much to do and, you know, so many different paths. This is literally my first... Do I like racing games? No, absolutely not. You should have seen me get absolutely heated about Mafia, the first Mafia.
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries.
Oh, thank you
I need to
there,
go there and learn
Moj.
all I can.
4 years. Holy jeez. That's almost near the start of me streaming. What was I playing then? I might have been playing Paladins. Because I went from Apex Legends and I kind of scooted around for a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Paladins back then. Oh, was I drawing? Yeah, I still do all that. Like, all my channels still made by me and all my emotes and all that. They're looking a lot better now. Yeah, that's why I usually get pretty heated about, like, the bots that come in and ask me if I need an artist because, quote unquote, my stream needs to be nicer looking. I'm like, bro, I literally do this stuff myself. Should fix this a little bit. There we go. Just fix that slightly. Yeah, so watch time. I think I have that broken right now. I need to go and fix the scripts again. Oh, I haven't even looked at those pages in forever. Holy jeez. Thank you. Yeah, like, what is a bot gonna do to me? For me, they're probably gonna give me a quick little swipe. You know, they're and make me overpay for something that they've given every single other streamer out there, and it's probably something that they downloaded off of a website anyways and just changed the name and maybe the coloring. Exactly. While all this, I literally did live and I was teaching people how I did it. And I'm not even like a professional graphics designer. You know, I cook for a living. I'm just very well faceted with a lot of things.
Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane
Whatever I'm
community
told
for
to,
centuries.
Mello.
Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but
On my
I'm certain
Discord,
they'll
there's
have
a lot
more
of
to this
pictures of
anyway.
food.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Do I cook on stream? No. My place is not really set up for that. Maybe one day if I have like a $1 million kind of kitchen inside of a regular house, you know, like one of those $1 million setups where it has a nice island, open, really photogenic. I don't like, I'm very particular on how I'd actually show. Kick deal. Thing is, I'll never touch Kick. I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, like, I'm a multi-streamer, but I'll never probably touch Kick. I'd probably touch, you know, TikTok before I touch Kick. It feels like everyone that's, like, the worst of the worst goes over to Kick because they feel like it has no rules. And they are pretty lax on the rules over there, but like, goddamn. Well, the thing is, with no ads seems kind of preposterous. Like, how is a company making its money on top of everything else? I get that, like, for me, as a streamer, ads are great in a sense that I'm making a commission off the ads. So even the people that can't afford giving me money to watch, like, by subscription, they're helping me out by watching these ads. Yes, it doesn't suck to watch them, 100%. But, you know, at the same time, like, it's a necessary evil. Like, if you're... So how I see it is Kick has to be making money other ways, like with their gambling site. And right now, till they get fully, you know, a regular viewership, they're gonna probably be finding ways to, like, exploit either data or other things of the sort. Yeah, exactly. It's free support, you know, like, even chatting, staying in for a good long while, the viewership goes up, the ad revenue, yes, it doesn't make as much as, you know, a subscription, or Bits does, or whatever, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's one person to talk to, it's someone who's watching ad revenue. Like, ad revenue is a constant pay, if that makes sense. Like, how do I explain it? Like, I'm thinking from a business standpoint. So, ad revenue, you're getting from, like, I run 3 minutes of ads every hour. So for those 3 minutes, as many people as they watch them, the ad revenue goes up. But I know every single day I'm gonna get ad revenue. Could it be like, let's say 11 cents or 60 cents? Could it be $2? Not really, and not really sure, but it's always kind of it's a non-fixed income, but technically subscriptions are a fixed income because you know that you're gonna get that 2 something per person that subscribes. And if you have a regular 12 people, let's say, that subscribe, then you know you're gonna be looking at that per month. So it's a fluctuating kind of fixed income if you know that you have an average base of viewers that watch you for a certain amount of time. Which is great because all this all this is bought by my stream. Literally, like everything that I have, from my microphone over here to having a second monitor to having a replacement keyboard, my stream has taken care of me tremendously in the 5 years that I've been streaming. You know, like when I was streaming over the middle of, like when I was laid off due to COVID, I was drying and I spilled coffee all over my old keyboard. And what did my stream do? They bought me a new keyboard. They literally donated money to me because they literally watched me drop coffee all over it. You know, the lights and stuff, like I show my appreciation with the cash by trying to make my stream better. The more viewage, the more money I get from it, it's easier to throw cash at my stream because let's face it, I work a full-time job on top of this. I cook for a living, but I'm slowly getting into the management and financial side of that as well. So I'm gonna start wearing more dress shirts and stuff on stream because I usually get off of work and then guess what? I'm doing this. But you know, that's how I see streaming. It's kind of a partnership between the two people. Y'all watch me, I make sure that the content is good. I may not be some hype beast that's like, hey guys, welcome to my stream, this is Theory Drake, blah blah blah. It's just a good, yeah, I don't know. If let's just say I was a millionaire streamer. Let's put it out there. Now, that would mean that either I've made it very well on the streams. That's amazing. But how do I elevate those streams to make them more enjoyable, more engaging? You know, do I start hiring on a editor to make YouTube videos for myself? Do I hire, do I start doing those cooking streams that everyone asks me? Well, guess what, guys? I need to eat, so why not teach something if I have the means, you know? Like, if I know certain skills in life that I can actually bring over, why not? It's content. I'm gonna be doing it anyways. Like, if I'm doing it for myself, why not do it for others at the same time?
Happy days.
That's what I've always been my creed for streaming. If I'm gonna be playing video games, why not stream at the same time? Because you never know who you're gonna be engaging with. You might get someone to actually want to pick up the game, or they like the content, but they're not good at the game, and they just want to, you know.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension, the Chosen.
5 years ago.
But one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. You know servitude better than anyone. You have been denied freedom for nearly 2 centuries, and are denied it still. You are hungry. Beyond blood, beyond lust, beyond your unliving life itself. Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Yeah, pretty much. You've been following since like 300 follower. Or pre-300 followers. That's a pretty long time. My vengeance. Counselor will be dust. Oh, I have my vengeance and Counselor will be dust. Moments.
Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! A city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
We're under attack.
Oh.
Help me.
It's a fight.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Tadpole scum!
Fast.
Maybe strike, thunder wave, can't do thunder wave.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let us do that and that.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
There we go.
Gistavki! Orpheus!
Need to learn the hard way.
Not enough movement. Alright, so we'll do that.
Jimmy on the go.
Got to focus. Got to move.
Forever dauntless.
What a mook.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Where is it? Type? Yeah, let's do type.
Get up, you sweet fool!
No holding back.
Do I have a disengage still? Shove. Nope.
Your stomach drops. Your chest constricts. Your thoughts begin to splinter.
You are found. Now you hear me. Now you yield. Join me. Thrall.
Wild.
The shadow curse persists. A shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
So, the army's gone. Next stop.
Wait a minute. Don't I heal up completely because of it's technically a long rest, so I just wasted. Okay. Let's do this.
Shadow curse persists.
Yeah, you would have seen me with like horrible a horrible stream setup back then there, Mello.
Next stop.
Oh my god, like everything was pretty rough. way back when.
Lothric is defeated, the path ahead clear, though however deep your pain.
Yeah, I definitely outlived the streamers that only have like a 3-month live time. I saw a lot of streamers come and go.
Perhaps get back to
your
control your
Oh.
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it all.
Beyond the
Yes, let's.
That did nothing. Hello, darling.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I... Indeed. The elf never... I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ill... As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near... You'll have...
Alright, save that. That way we don't have to do it all over again.
Defender of the people. 2 steps at a time.
The events, the absent, all this we've had together. Will you liberate the true souls from their...
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Quickly.
No time to waste.
Got to keep fighting.
I'm just gonna Misty Step.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
over there.
Heading there.
On the victor's path.
Missy step.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
I kind of wanted to kill a few more before.
That thing's about to blow.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
You know what? Let's reload that. Let's take out a few of those nerds before coming into here. Because all I need is one person to actually touch, apparently. So that's sweet. So I can always have Will do that. Will is probably the slipperiest person I got because of his abilities.
The event all this with together. Will you liberate the true soul? You but
We're under attack. Help me.
You lifted harbor up.
Of course they attack Will. How are they getting dodge or dash? Oh yeah, monks. They're wild. Wow, they're full on bodying Will right
Your
now.
way to the portal. I need your help.
Let's go.
What the living daylight?
My time's running out.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
I miss this.
This is gonna feel good. Tactical.
Concentrate. Down with you.
This is my time.
I need your help.
Oh no. Oof.
Get up, you sweet fool!
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become fools.
Let's turn someone inside out. With pleasure.
It's my blood. Down the hatch.
What should I do? Take you.
This is my time.
That thing's.
Dream Guardian.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
I'm ready.
position.
Can't afford to let up.
Friend, you will be cleansed.
Let's end this. Bleed for me.
My turn.
Can't see me.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Let's move.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Defender of the people.
I could go for a good meal. There we go. It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Holy beast. Wait, were we just killing friends? I guess so, right?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
No.
Are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you
saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. I told you about my room in the Elf Soul Tavern, that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now! Together, we can turn the tide.
Get up, you sweet fool! That nearly ended me.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Wait, did we just get dominated?
My faith will protect me. Take you.
Victor's path. Two steps at a time.
For Orpheus! Attacker!
Rebuke it. Come on, Assyrian.
Must regain control of the Yankee prince.
Take you.
The blade will not bend.
Cheer me up, quick!
All my people were pretty much dead. Holy Jesus Christ.
Somebody get Yankee. Quickly.
Take you.
Hurry. The guard must fall.
Not going to last much longer.
Thank you. That was too close. But you are not the one I wish to speak with. Bring me your leader. Now is not the time. We have much to discuss. You are not the leader. I will speak with your leader.
Yeah, our leader is literally down dead.
Take you. Need some oil over here.
This way.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Who are you? I'm gonna need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me when I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
I didn't realize.
Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life and present, it has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember. Rather than potential future allies, like you. Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, my prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
How did Gortash and the others one?
I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Were you in?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
No.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential.
No.
I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
I'm good.
The answer is twofold. One, I can. but it would kill you. As I told you before. 2. Why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Nah.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind... look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Tread lightly. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
That's kind of hot.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior.
What's her hair white?
Is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Alright.
Where's our little toast toast?
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. The tainted blood of the mother. The traitor prince. The Laxarai. He sought Vlakith's head in a Geich ploy for her throne. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlakith our ruler. The first Vlakith of many. It is Vlakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Orpheus is Gith's renegade spawn. A Geich thrall who would return us to our slavers. He convinced his own mother's honor guard to join a coup against Vlakith I. He would have fed our empire to the Illithids had he succeeded. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the traitor's with us, controlled by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would hand Vlakith's dominion to his Geich masters. The astral plane would be first to fall. The others would soon follow. Entirely. Vlakith Karsivim Hrathkrashet. Only in Vlakith may we find light. This is the creed. I will not abandon all 10,000 protocols over one sovereign secret.
10,000 what?
Orpheus is not Githyanki. He is a Geich puppet cloaked in Githyanki's skin, and the most powerful mind master known to my people. One word from his scheming lips and the people would doubt, 2 words and they would rage. 3 words and they would bow to the false prince. The Githyanki would be slaves once more, and one by one, the plains would fall to the Geich.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus. Listen close. I'll read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. A profane tale. These lies must perish with a prince who told them. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Oh, she is so much stronger than you, honey.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
Her white hair.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, We hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. Skvar, a failed prophecy. The Prince of the Comet will not live long enough to seize Vlaakith's throne. What about him?
Alright, where's Karlach?
Story.
Trust no one. A quiet little word.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are. Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be. No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. But that's the past now. I'm free. More free than I've ever been now. Hey, you. Special tadpole? Bit of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? I don't even want a regular one. You're talking about turning into what? A half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet. Thank the gods. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zauriel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Waiting for my return. Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. If by warm you perhaps mean a flaming arrow, I doubt they'll attack in public. No, I expect they'll point me in the right direction so I can face my reckoning away from prying eyes. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Love it.
Let's go. A little souvenir.
Sharp as ever. Ever onward.
Well, hello. Over there. Certainly.
Back. Over here. Let's see if there's a... Oh! That's why you go all over the place, kids.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
What's her name?
Yenna. And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Give them food, not the money.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Let's speak to that animal.
little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd root around.
An earthquake, maybe. I don't remember one ever shake.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there.
Everyone deserves the chance to.
Let's chew the fat.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Ooh.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
It's not Moo Guy, unfortunately.
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to Zenobia.
Zenobia.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Denuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
What's going on?
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
It's always heartening to see a true philanthropist out in the wild.
Excuse me? I'm exceedingly charitable. Ask anyone in this wretched town. It's one thing to donate extremely generously to those less fortunate than oneself, and quite another to give away one's entire house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Suppose. Nat 20, let's go.
I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Checking things out.
That's curious.
What now? All right. Easy.
Love it.
Looks like a trap there.
Traps. How considerate. Step lightly.
Best avoid that trap.
Traps. How considerate. A trap.
Looks like a trap.
Someone doesn't like visitors. Be careful. There are traps about. It's big, but still young. Heaven help the hunter if its mother caught them.
I love it.
Incredible to be back. My home.
Blackmail letter.
A sweet, generous soul. It might be worth looking into his donations. Who knows what he's been giving? It's mine now. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out. Be careful. There are traps about.
Best avoid that trap.
I love that I can't fail.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Weird. Look at level 10. I could do that in my sleep.
Yes, please.
Oh, Asterian's gonna love that. Hmm.
What am I to do?
got your back.
My faith protects me. Need to keep going.
Gate at the ready. Heading out.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
A word, if I may.
Not now! I'm trying to think.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose.
I bet you could.
Hello, chum. All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns.
Athena, much appreciated for that follow. How you doing?
Sinister? Nonsense! Those are experimental toys, guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest
I'm
child.
doing fantastic.
They're extremely precious.
What are you up to today?
And you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them. What? No, wait!
I don't think the
On my
children
way.
can cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still...
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. We're much more interested in the beds and the pantry. But I'll make sure Cinta knows the basement's off limits. I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
No, I usually play Rainbow Six Siege as well. I'm working my way through Mafia 2. I finished off Mafia 1. I play a lot of different games. I also do art streams, so everything on my channel is made by me. So my overlay, my emotes, my sub badges, all that. So I do like walkthroughs of how to actually draw and how to make all that stuff. I've done that in the past. I do a little bit of D&D. I'm gonna start that up soon again. I'm right now writing a full campaign.
We'll have some peace now.
Yeah, I've been streaming for 5 years, so.
Better to be within its walls than... You did your good deed, but Torm's still watching you. Don't disappoint him now.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
excuse.
Hey, how you doing, Knable?
Maybe we should get to Worm's Rock and crash that party.
You're going to hire all the refugees, just like that. Cleaning, cooking, construction.
Circus poster.
Dad, what's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
That's not enough to organize the world.
Soon the boss.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Hey Zolo, how you doing? How was your first stream, Zolo? That's nice. I'm also that's well, that's cool there, Athena. Yeah, if you're gonna be asking me if I need any work done, I don't. And no, I don't want to see a portfolio. It's all a scam, and I'm very much aware of the scam that's thrown down. I had a bunch, but it's love Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you know, like Baldur's Gate is quite good. No, I've always been a fan of it, but it is a lot. It's hard to get into sometimes if you're not a D&D fan.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin. All this kerfuffle over missing red caps. Yes,
Yeah, I'm doing all right there,
caged
Zolo.
them due to unruly behavior.
Well,
but as our red cap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
What are you calling this business? If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. One foot in front of the other.
I mean,
I know.
oh, Helldivers? Yeah, no.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
And you have
Holy shit.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good. Did you not hear what I said? Turn back. It's not safe.
I mean, Helldivers doesn't really seem like my kind of vibe there, Knable. But yeah, I keep on hearing people say, hey, you want to check out my portfolio? I can send it to you every single time. So technically it's a scam without using bots. Come on, like, you're not fooling anybody. Especially when they come in and they're like, hey, you could use a better stream. Oh, who the hell did your overlay, etc.? It's like, whatever. I literally can do anything I want. I just choose not to do the most fanciest of stuff. Also, the self-promo. That's correct there, Zolo. I'm not that down with that. What were you playing, Zolo? What were you streaming? I'm glad that you had a great stream. But yeah, Helldivers, not my kind of vibe. I don't know. I've never really... I don't do much third-person stuff, and just seems like it's gonna be a game that's just gonna be played and then left, or it's gonna be dropped in the next, what, 3 months? Well, it's top down. Like, if you really want to say it's literally, it can be top down.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking
It's a D&D game versus, you know, a third-person FPS.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days.
Me, I'm part of the D&D crew. I actually am thinking about I'm working on making a full-on campaign, and I'm going to be hosting it. I've played and I've hosted a few times, but I want to DM in the near future.
This one time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start
I mean,
right now.
yeah, I get it, but it's trying to tell a story. You know, it's the same with Final Fantasy and other things of the sort. It's a very much a story-driven kind of game. You know, it hits a different type of crowd. But I can change from this over to like Rainbow Six Siege.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days.
No discussions. Head back the way you came. No discussions. Head back the way you came.
Let's not.
Supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Potion of great healing. I mean, feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for being in here.
You'll be in a big, cozy.
Yeah, I got Karlak in my group too. I prefer Karlak, Shadowheart. I'm doing a full campaign where it's straight up just all the main campaign characters, which is kind of neat.
Stop sulking and start walking right now.
Oh, and there's the time I have to get ready for work. I'm having to go in. So every single day I'm getting ready for inventory where I'm going to have to be up from like 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. So I'm just getting all the paperwork done. So I'm going to post a... What the hell is that called? I'm going to post a short before I go to work. So...
No, little one, but you'll be in a big.
Yeah, I know, right? But thank you all for joining me. It's been a pleasure as always. If you like the content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. Yeah, I'll be playing Rainbow Six Siege when I get home tonight. What is today? This is Tuesday. Talk to y'all later. And I will see you next time.